Hey, it's Drodio. I'm going to share today how I converted my Starlink setup to a 12 volt always on StarMount system for van life. I am a tech entrepreneur, but I also love the outdoors. I've got a 172 extended Sprinter van and go all around California in it with my kids. So let's dive into it. I bought a conversion kit from StarMount Systems. It comes with really good instructions. The kit itself has an integrated casing with a router. This is actually the Wi-Fi router right here. They disassemble it, so these are the router antennas, and this is the 12 volt power supply. It's all really high quality, so what you have to do is cut the dish and then make the dish fit inside this casing. This is me following the instructions that they have on their website. So you have to cut out a little spot here for the Ethernet cable. They recommend using a Dremel, but I used a router and that works just fine. You want to make sure that it's just the router is just barely like a quarter or an eighth of an inch deep. I basically made it so that it was just barely getting through the plastic, and that worked out just fine. This is a cordless router from DeWalt. One easy thing to get wrong is to think that once you've drawn this spot for the Ethernet cable that you should be cutting it just like you cut the rest of the casing, but that's not what you should do. Cut just straight across, and then you can come back and cut a little bit in here, and then you want to go down here. This is the really sensitive part. I was lucky to have not nicked the circuit board down here, so just cut straight across and then a little bit in, and then make the router shallow so you're not even going through the plastic here, and then you can just pull the tab off. And here's what it looks like with the dish cut, and I don't quite have it completely all the way in, and I don't have the lid on in this picture. I was just testing it to make sure that I can get good signal. So you can see it's a little bit askew here, but everything's plugged in, and yeah, 128 megabits per second with 32 milliseconds of latency. And so in the next video, I'll actually install it on the roof of the van, but now it's got 12 volt power, always on. It's pretty amazing to have always on internet. Okay, hope that's helpful. Enjoy. Ciao.